My neighbor dumped trash in my yard to punish me. I walked outside to take my dog out and stepped straight into a pile of soggy cereal, broken eggs, and what looked like half a lasagna splattered across my lawn. Before I could even process the smell, my neighbor Karen leaned out her window and yelled, "Maybe now you'll learn some respect." Respect? For what? Garbage choreography? I shouted back, "Why is your trash in my yard?" She folded her arms like a Disney villain. "You parked too close to my mailbox yesterday. Actions have consequences." My car was a full 3 feet away. I measured, twice. I tried being polite. I said, "Please stop dumping trash on my property." She smirked and dropped an entire bag of expired salad over the fence like confetti. Oops. That was the moment I realized this wasn't about parking. This woman had been looking for a reason. Because for the past month, she'd been escalating. She complained that my grass was too green, claiming it made hers look dead. She left a note saying my wind chimes hurt her soul. She told the mailman I was unstable because I once wore pajamas outside. But this landfill cosplay, was her masterpiece. I snapped photos, of course, because revenge loves documentation. I texted her, "Stop putting garbage in my yard." She replied with a thumbs up emoji, the psychotic kind of peace sign. The next morning, I woke up to the sound of clanging metal. I ran outside, and there she was, dragging her entire trash bin into my garden like she was setting up a modern art installation. I yelled, "Karen, what are you doing?" She said, "Teaching you a lesson." Then kicked over the bin. Trash waterfall everywhere. I was livid, but something inside me said, "Don't yell, don't fight, plot." So I cleaned nothing. Not a single wrapper, not one chili can. I waited, because I knew what she didn't. Trash day was coming, and the HOA, our petty little neighborhood overlords, had very strong feelings about improper waste disposal. 2 days later, I saw her dragging all her bags to the curb. Except one problem, her trash can was empty. Why? Because the trash was in my yard, still untouched, still very much hers. She called the sanitation department and screamed at them when they refused to pick up bags that weren't in bins. She turned to me and yelled, "Put my trash back." I said, "What trash? Looks like it's on my property. Must be mine now." She shrieked like a kettle. HOA. Karen number 2, our president, equally scary, walked over and gasped, "Whose waste is this?" I shrugged. Neighbor Karen pointed at me immediately. I said, "Really? Because I have timestamps showing her delivering each bag to my yard." The HOA president's face lit up like she'd been waiting her whole life for this drama. "You know that's a Class B violation, correct?" My neighbor choked. "What? No, he parked by my mailbox." "That," the HOA lady said, "is legal. Dumping waste onto someone else's property is not." 3 things happened next. Karen got a $500 fine. She had to clean every inch of my lawn. The HOA gave her mandatory neighbor cooperation training, which I didn't know existed, but I'm thrilled it does. Watching her pick up soggy lasagna with a plastic spoon was healing for my soul. But the real twist? The sanitation workers saw the chaos and, out of pity, offered to remove the last of the scattered garbage after she finished cleaning. And right before they left, one of them looked at her and said loud enough for the whole street to hear, "Ma'am, next time you want to punish someone, don't use your own trash. It just punishes you." She slammed her door so hard her wreath fell off. I placed it back on her porch later, upside down.